Oh no, it's backwards.
All right, everybody, we're back. It's No Pressure 33rd and 1/3. We in here today, man.
Move my cup over.
It's all of us in here, man. I can already tell this is about to be crazy today. I'm King Sose. I'm going to get just right into it. I'm going to let my boys introduce themselves.
Hey, this is Xay King, man. No Pressure 33 and the third.
Chico, no pressure, 33.3% of, no pressure.
You gonna make sure you get your percentage
Yes,
in
sir.
there.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
It's always there. It's in writing.
Since y'all won't let me finish off camera, I guess I'll start back on camera.
okay then. He can't stop you now.
Nope,
Say what you wanna say.
camera's on now.
Yep.
So can I get my point across with somebody else?
No, we ain't talking about
No,
that.
we ain't gonna go back in
That
there.
ain't got nothing to do with the podcast.
Well, me and Zay talked about it earlier.
Podcast business right now, man.
Yeah,
Me and Zay talked about it, and I feel the need to want to express myself to get my point across.
Anyway, man, y'all heard 21 Savage album.
So we just go bypass my conversation again.
21 Savage album.
God
Fire,
damn,
bro.
Zay.
That kind of messed up though.
It
man.
is.
Now, see, he done said it on camera. Like, now you gotta let him say what he gotta say.
Thank you. Do I have the floor? No.
Say what you gotta say,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Say what you gotta say, man.
I was just talking about the pictures that got thrown away. I was saying we could have used some of them, basically just from our point of view.
That's what you want to talk about, bro?
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what he want to talk
That's why I
about?
hung up on him. Because yesterday I was trying to get him to understand the pictures.
Let
were horrible.
just end right up.
Thank you.
21 Savage album.
21 Savage album. Thank you.
21 Savage album,
Thank
man.
you. It was fire, wasn't it?
Hey, man. Hey, you know what, man?
Oh shit.
We had talked about 21 Savage one time.
Oh,
we was like, man,
man.
what happened? Where he at? We was like, where he at, man?
Well, you know he been dealing with that legal stuff.
Yeah. I know.
Right.
I know that.
So
I mean,
he
You
dropped
probably
the
doing the
album.
same shit I be dealing with, trying to deal with you motherfuckers. Won't listen to me. That's what he probably dealing with.
oh, a lot of people listen to 21 Savage.
Well, he old
He's
one. I
saying
love
so
it, too.
like
That's what he
200
probably doing. He
200,000
probably
for a
do the
week.
same shit.
That's how many he roll with?
Yeah, like 200,000 for a week. So people listening to him.
Oh,
He getting his listeners.
I didn't even know the
not
album
me.
had been out for a week already. I thought it just came out like the other day.
I just heard it last night for the first time. I didn't know it was out either.
Yeah, me too. It's banging though. I fuck with it.
I just like the fact that he had Morgan Freeman on that thing, man, talking some real gangster shit, man. That shit sound like a mob movie, man.
How old is Morgan Freeman?
I don't know. We said one time his eyes gray, his hair gray.
We did talk
Yeah,
about
we did
that.
talk
Yeah,
about
we
Morgan
said
Freeman.
he
already.
old
We
as
did,
shit.
so I
man.
ain't even gonna go there, but
He old as shit.
because he was old and lean on me. He was
Yeah.
super
He-
grown and lean
he
on
was
me.
the same
I was a
age to lean
child.
on me.
Same age you now.
Facts.
You get to a certain age, you just stop aging. You just stop happening.
Well, he got that Benjamin Button.
No, because he's not.
He not getting younger.
But that album,
The album
I'm not
hard, though.
surprised because he always make hard albums anyway.
Yeah.
This is only second one.
I mean, he got
Mixtapes.
21 got a lot of
No,
projects.
Remember,
man.
he did an album with Metro Boomin too, and that album was hard.
He's 7 Mode too.
I think that was the first one, ain't it? That was his mixtape, Savage Mode 1, and then this Savage made.
It's hard to differentiate between mixtape and album.
His
Yeah,
first album,
yeah,
his
yeah.
first
Never
album
know.
was called "It's an Album."
It's an album, yeah, and then this one. He had one after that?
I'm talking about that. That's considered an album with him and Metro Boomin. That was an album.
The one that just dropped.
No. I did that. This one dropped a while back.
Okay.
To my
Somebody-
7 Mode 1.
One,
Yeah,
Savage
Savage
Mode
First
1.
7 Mode.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was a mixtape.
Then he had an album like 2
It's-
years ago too. Like
Called It's an album, called Issa, or some shit like
no.
that.
The one he had last, the couple with the big song on there.
Rockstar.
How many problems you got? A lot. I mean, with that shit
Oh,
with
yeah,
J.
yeah,
Cole
yeah.
on
I
there.
Am. Yeah,
that was
yep,
that was an album.
Yep.
That was the album right there.
Yeah, Savage
Yep.
Mode. It's an album, and then
Yep,
Without
you're right.
Warning. Yeah, he had a bunch of them.
Yes.
He got I Am Is Greater Than I Was. That was the last.
Yeah, that was the last album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he got Savage Mode too, but
So he been out the game that long. Well, he not say out the game, but
About
he,
a couple years.
not even a couple, a year. That a lot was like a year old, maybe.
Nah, that shit just ran for a minute. That shit about 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It just ran for. It was a big ass hit. It ran for.
Oh, okay.
Ran for a while.
I thought about a year ago, but you're probably right. 2 years tops.
Yeah, about 2 years. That's a long
That's
time
good.
these days. You know, he be doggone artists dropping albums.
back
You know,
back
back
to
to back. You know what I'm saying? Especially right now during the quarantine shit. Niggas be
man,
dropping
shit
album
to do.
every week.
Yeah, but that's because they ain't performing neither.
Yeah.
So they got to find another way, right?
They gotta get them streams in.
Because now, if you noticing, like I remember I saw Lil Uzi Vert. He did a concert, probably maybe like a month ago, and that was the first time I saw somebody performing like with no crowd. And I think they about to start getting into that for real.
What they did, he just performed on the stage with no crowd, and they just streamed it.
Same shit.
He was rocking that shit too.
Okay, I can see Lil Uzi Vert doing that.
Man, he was rocking that shit. So I'm like, all right, this is probably the route that they gonna go for real with these concerts until they get this stuff straight.
More likely.
Yeah, that thing you got to find a different way to get your bread in though.
You have to.
If they cut you off somewhere, you got to find another way.
You got to find another way.
Yeah, I think because now, we live in a non-traditional world, so you have to be non-traditional getting shit done. Like all things of what you think you'll be able to do back then, post, well, let's just say pre-2020, you ain't gonna be able to do the same shit no more. You have to be different now. You know what I mean? It's untraditional.
That's a good way to look at it, because I don't. If you get caught up in the news and all that other shit, people ain't gonna look at it that way.
Nah,
they gonna look at it like, oh, the world's coming to an end.
Yeah.
I think honestly, the world that we know as is coming to an end.
Yeah.
Now we about to usher into something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
the world been coming to an end for a long time, so it's always coming to an end.
True.
So
I was thinking the other day too. That being said, being that in the Bible and stuff, they talk about floods and all things of that nature. Maybe biblically, same stuff happened then. It was a plague or something to that nature happened, and it revamped the world to what we know now. And it could be the same thing, ushering in another life. It may not necessarily be a flood coming in right now, but it's something
some
that
kind of calamity.
Some type of life changing events that's causing everything to transition.
I couldn't.
You know what I
agree
mean?
more.
So it could be that flood that they talked about in the Bible or whatever it is. So it could be.
I agree.
I just believe it's untraditional now. Like it's nothing traditional.
I think every time when it's time for the world to start ushering in some change, something major happens. Right? I think that's the catalyst for it. So, like, let's say when you're talking about the flood, like the rainbow is the promise that God made Noah, like, I ain't gonna flood the earth again, right? But if you look at the time, there was a superpower in the world that was running things. Every time something like that happens, the superpower kind of like descends, right? So honestly, I just think it's America's time.
Hey,
been almost 500 years.
I ain't mean to. I know we getting off into something a little deep right there, but I want to come back to the 21 Savage album, man. You know what I'm saying? He had said something on the album that caught my attention. And it's part of the reason why motherfuckers love 21 Savage so much, man. Cause you can tell he real, like he really front when he be saying shit. You can tell that motherfucker really, like he really was there for real, man. He ain't playing around. I mean, whatever people want to say, he really was there for real. He said something in the song. He was like, I ain't even go to class. I was in the colony trying to sell gas.
Yeah.
Now, you know about the colony? You know about the colony? Boy, shit. The colony, man. That's apartment. Yeah. Not no apartment. That's apartment, bro. that's a real apartment. That's a real apartment. That's a real apartment. No.
Apartment.
An apartment is like, somewhere,
it's
regular
nice,
people,
it's got a gate.
Might have a gate, you know what I'm saying? That's an apartment complex.
Yeah.
Nah, the colony, that shit is in Stone Mountain. That shit is a apartment.
I ain't never been there.
That shit got a $99 move-in special.
Yeah.
$99 move-in.
Yeah.
Boy, $500 for 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
No.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I used to stay around the corner from that bitch, man.
Yeah.
Pop the colony up.
That bitch was always jumping.
He was in there trying to sell gas. I was in that bitch buying gas. Hey, I might have got it from him. I don't know.
Facts.
Might have got it from a little young gas at the time. I don't know.
You don't know.
You never know. You might have a low cut. You might,
he ain't look the same back then. I'm pretty sure he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But that just let you know. I mean, that's a neighborhood people don't even talk about in music. Like, but it's a real spot, though. Mm-hmm. That's how you know that. Oh, that he really was.
Yeah, he official.
You ain't finna just say the colony like that and not know it and ain't been in there.
Yeah,
you had to be up in there. Everybody say Glenwood. Everybody say Boulder Creek, Flat Show. That's common shit that people know about. Mm-hmm. We say some shit. The colony, nigga. Nah,
that's like a landmark.
That's specific.
Landmark. Yeah.
That's specific. Like nigga,
you gotta be from that area to know about that.
Yeah, you gotta be there. You gotta be in there. I used to drive by the colony. Them motherfuckers had rats coming out that bitch, dog. Riding by on the road. Yeah, motherfuckers had rats running across the street. Man, I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers. Last time I was over there, they closed that bitch down, dog. Yeah. I don't know if they rebuilt it or what, but they had to condemn that bitch, dog.
It was that rough over there.
They had to condemn that motherfucker, dog.
Since we still talking about, I don't know why they be trying to play the man because he's from the UK, right? That was something I was talking to somebody else about. So I'll just bring it up since we're talking about. Yeah. Like he got a lot of flack because people found out that's where he was originally from. Like you can't get your head busted in the UK.
But I thought he was from like the island though. Like I mean, I know it's UK territory, but like I think from like like somewhere in the Virgin Islands.
Regardless.
His family from there.
Yeah, but that don't mean you not.
True.
But
He could have
regardless.
moved here when he was like 10, 12 years old.
I don't get the mindset of people. So, like I know everybody think different, but damn, like they was making fun of him because of that shit. Like, because he talked about it on the album too. You know,
I was about to say,
I
he
heard
talked about
it,
some of the stuff on there.
like when he said that, I was like, you know what, they was trying to trip on him because so what?
Because he not American. They was trying to say he not an American. Like niggas try to put it like, okay, you
he's
ain't
saying
American,
valid
so you
because-
really ain't from you really ain't from the East Side. You
He
really ain't
talked
from
about
the
the struggle too, though. Talking about his mama didn't have no license and he couldn't go to college. I was like, damn, that's some real struggle.
Yeah, like
real struggle
this
shit.
for real. But
Yeah.
you
Real
know,
struggle shit.
because that's where he originally from. So that takes away from the validity of what he's been saying. And no, it don't. Like
To me, that make that nigga story even harder.
there you go.
Yeah.
Cause you had to come from another country and you got right in the mix over here like that.
Yeah.
And you know he came right on in and got in with some people that was doing everything he talking about. He started doing the same shit. So
Hold on 1 second, fellas. I'm sorry.
you good. It froze up on you.
Yeah. I just wanted to kind of put y'all on ice right there so you don't
Okay.
go too far into your topics.
Where were we
We were just
talking about? The UK.
We talking about him being in the UK,
All right.
from the UK.
Just I want us to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
You remember what we talked about?
Pass that bottle. Pass that bottle. Pass that bottle. See, that's what I was talking about.
I don't mind passing it back to you.
I don't want nobody to pass me shit. Just give me what I want.
How you gonna get it if they don't pass it to you?
Because I could have pulled it up earlier.
Why you didn't?
He was pressing before. Let me get some of that ice.
You got another son, man.
Ain't my son.
You got another son.
Nope, can't do that. Grassy ass.
Grassy ass. Nigga said grassy ass.
He said, I just caught that. I just caught that. I just caught it. It took me like I looked.
Whenever y'all ready, y'all jump back in.
All right.
Yeah, man, this man.
Grassy ass. Man.
Grassy ass, dog. I guess they're supposed to be gracias.
Yes.
That boy thought I was speaking Spanish over there, though.
No, I ain't know what you were saying. I'm thinking the word grassy and then ass. I was like, okay. And then when Zay said, I saw this motherfucker said grassy is
Nigga said grassy ass.
grassy ass. All right, so you got to start off because you was the one that was talking about 21.
Yeah, but yeah, people were trying to like clown him from being from the UK or wherever he was from, not from the United States. But really, that make his story to me a little bit more tougher than anybody else because you had to come from another country to a place that you don't know nothing about, and to a hood that niggas is doing all type of shit, and you jump right in the mix with these folks and made a name for yourself in these hoods. And now you got clout in these hoods that other people that's from there, born there, can't even have. It's people that you telling them what to do. You know, no, you can't come over here. That shit belong to him now.
He had to earn them stripes.
He earned it.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else. And probably him being from where he was from probably made it even tougher, and he did it. So, I don't know, man. All I know is the album slapping.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple other albums, but I want to bring up, but I don't think all three of us listen to them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the only one talking about
What
it.
you got?
I listen to YG album. That album is riding.
I ain't even know YG had something.
Yeah,
but
he just
I'm
dropped
a butt up though.
Me either.
Man, YG always make
know
good
he had
albums to
none.
me, man. He make the party. He got all. So
That West Coast shit, man.
yeah,
Yeah, it is.
I listen to him. Somebody else, I'm gonna have to go on my phone, but I've been catching up with the albums, man. Kind of hard, bro.
Everybody, 2020,
ASAP.
everybody got to drop an album in 2020.
ASAP Ferg album is nice.
Floor
Floor
seat.
Seats too.
Yeah, that been out for a while though.
Yeah, I just caught it, and the reason why I caught it, cause I was like, he did a song. You know, Nas dropped King's Disease a month or so ago, and then he got the video for Spicy out. So then when I saw ASAP Ferg, I'm like, man, I need to check for him. I ain't heard nothing from him in a minute. Cause I heard Floor Seats, and then I look, I'm like, damn, cause you know people drop albums like, back in the day, like we had release dates that we knew about because you saw the commercial.
Yeah.
And now it's just like now I find out later. I don't be knowing ahead of time.
Yeah, they don't need promote albums no more, man.
Well, Beyonce started that pop up no promotion drops.
They dropped just
She started it?
Yeah, Beyonce started that shit.
Okay.
Her and Drake, I believe, just like
But B can do that.
a lot of them could do it. Obviously,
That's the way to go now. You don't tell people that your album coming out next month. You tell your people your album come out Friday. You know, you don't say, hey, next month on the 13th it coming out.
Yeah.
Now you say my album. You tell somebody on Monday.
Yeah.
Hey, my album coming out Friday.
If you got a cult following, you should be good anyway, regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Beyonce can do that. She has they call it the Beehive. Like big artists, they can do that. You know what I'm saying?
You spoke on Nas dropping something too. I found a list to the track that Jay-Z dropped, him and Pharrell.
Yeah.
What y'all thoughts on it? It's
it.
cool. You know, I think it could have been a little bit more bars in there. Like they took a lot of the sound. It was like a 4-minute song, and 2.5, 3 minutes of that was like all beat. You know what I mean? It just kind of sang.
I like the message. I heard what you were talking about, but the song wasn't a good song. To me, it wasn't a good song.
It had a good message in it.
For what Pharrell and Jay-Z done did in the past, that ain't nothing. That ain't even a song to even.
Nah.
Even talk about to even compare to what they done did before.
Yeah.
It
was okay though.
From a fan perspective, it just looked like it was something that they just threw out there real quick.
Yeah.
You know, the subject matter and then the timing. Like just throw this out here. Yeah. It was cool though.
It was cool.
I liked the topic that they were talking about.
It was a good message in it.
Yeah. It is.
But you know, Jay always talking about entrepreneurship. Like that's him. That's been his whole career. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like teaching people, you know, telling people, man, this is how you do it. You know, go get the bag, man. Take your chances. You know. True. Speaking of taking chances,
what's up with it?
Voting time, people.
Yeah, you right about that. Taking a damn chance.
It's voting time.
Nobody know what the hell to do with that shit, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that I'm glad you said that, because then I can just say it's so organic. I say that every episode, but for real, it's organic. We just like we're voting. We know we want to do it. With everything that's going on and the message that's put out there, it almost feels like you got to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, will they find another way to screw us over as people with our vote? Because I always felt like it's happened a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Been a lot of people that you know wasn't supposed to be in that seat, and they end up getting it anyway, right? So from my perspective, I kind of been discouraged. I still do it anyway, but I don't know why I've been doing it, because I'm discouraged, because it's just like they gonna put, to me, I think they gonna put in there
whoever they want
anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because we already talked about, of course, 45. I don't even want to say his name, but the orange guy with the nice blonde toupee,
Chester
Cheetah, number 45. He got in there, but I mean, really, I don't think he was the person that was, because the way folks voted, you knew who it was gonna go to.
Yeah,
and they found a way to get him in there. So now it's that time. It's creeping up around the corner. And I just want to see what y'all thoughts were.
Man, I don't know, man. Like, to be honest, like, I'll probably get backlash for it, but I don't even know if I want to go out and vote, to be honest. It's just, it'd be hard to kind of really, like, put in perspective of the people, the choices that you got, and then you kind of low-key know that, you know what I mean, as blacks, like, we really have a really important role to vote anyway, just as blacks, because we hold majority of, like we talked about before, we're a majority of. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we do have an importance of voting, but on the other flip side is like the options that they give you to vote for. It doesn't make me particularly feel like, okay, I'm going to make the right choice. It kind of makes me feel like, okay, I'm going to have to deal with whatever comes with whatever person that comes with it. You know what I mean? So I'm just have to take life for what it is. So voting for me kind of like iffy though. Like, I don't know.
I feel you on that, because like you saying, it's kind of like they just giving you two people, saying vote for one of these two people. And
I don't even want to go do that. Like, I really don't. Like,
and neither candidate is for us.
Yeah,
you know
like I really don't. Like,
neither candidate is for what we want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I see what you're saying. It make it kind of difficult to feel like I'm a part of this for real.
Yeah, like, because you don't want to be part of some bullshit. Yeah, like you really don't. You like, man, I want to do something positive, but you don't want to do some bullshit. And on the later on, not saying that you don't want to take ownership for take responsibility for your actions, but at the same token, it's like it don't make you feel secure about the options that you have.
Like,
you know,
like I get what you're saying, but if you, from your perspective, from what I'm getting from it, if you did that and then it doesn't work out the way you want it, I wouldn't look at it like you did some bullshit. It was some bullshit done to you.
Not just that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but not even just that. It's just the perspective. It's like, man, these are the two options. Like, I really don't even agree with neither one of the options. So why should I? I know my vote is probably, you know, important. Well, it is important, but do I really want to give it to them? Like, I might not want to at all. Like, I'd rather kind of stand my ground and have my own, you know, actions on what I choose to do within my household and my living. Because again, whatever person get put in the slot,
that's what it's gonna be anyway.
That's what it's gonna be regardless.
You're gonna be responsible for you anyway.
Exactly. So regardless on whatever the outcome gonna be, I still have to live life accordingly based off my own actions, regardless.
Right.
So should I even be burdened with that worry to be voting for somebody?
Right.
If I still have to carry the burden of my own family and take care of my family.
Right. And y'all know from the podcast that I always been saying it all the time. I've been going back and forth whether I want to do it or not. Do I want to? I'm registered to vote. But I still haven't decided whether I'm gonna do it or not. If I'm gonna actually go out there and do it.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about it hard. Like as time get closer, I think about it harder and harder because like you said, it is important.
Yeah.
I do understand that me voting is important, and even if it don't even count, even if my vote don't even count, the act of me going and voting is important because it's people that's before me that fought, then died, they went through a lot of shit just for that right, and then for me just to sit here and stand up and say I ain't gonna do it at all. I ain't even gonna try.
Yeah.
Even though I know it, even if I don't feel good about it, I'm gonna do it just to be like, okay, I did it. Now y'all can't tell me.
You're not taking it for granted.
And after I do it, and I make my vote, and if shit don't go how I want it to, shit go down after that, I can still voice my opinion how I want
how
to.
you feel because
I know I put my vote in.
I
put my vote in this shit. Even though you should be have your own say so anyway, because you're a citizen.
Yeah.
You got your right to say what you want to say.
Freedom
no
of
matter
speech.
if you voted or not, you still can say how bad shit going or whatever.
Have your own opinion.
You still can have your own opinion. But if you voted, I can throw that part. That can be another damn point that I can make, man. I voted, motherfucker. You can't tell me I ain't vote.
Yeah.
Cause motherfucker love try to throw that in your face. Did you vote? Did you even vote?
Yeah.
Did you even
so
vote?
You got nothing to say if you vote.
You can't say nothing.
But I'm on both. I feel I'm waiting on both sides of it, man. I ain't made my mind up yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't know. Something got to be done, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause shit just going out of hand.
I'm where you are. Like both of y'all. Like we all kind of, like you said, we get to the same destination. We just took our own lanes with it, but. I don't know, man. I've done it before, but it's like I'm looking at him because we talked about the debate.
I might vote for Cat Williams. Shit.
If I could put it on the absentee ballot, I would.
Motherfucker, go. You type your own. You type a name in. When you go to the ballot.
Didn't they say Kanye got added to the ballot too?
In California.
Yep.
You can type a name in. You can type Kanye's name in.
Yeah, you could. And the crown kicking in.
Yeah, you can do all
brownie.
Or it might be that brownie.
No, I didn't do that yet.
Why not? What you waiting on?
Man?
I don't know why.
Eat it on live. What is it?
I thought it was a cookie.
That's a brownie.
That's a
Go
brownie.
ahead, eat it for the people.
It's just hard.
Shut up.
Eat it for the people. Eat it for the people.
They don't even sound right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
They don't even sound
That's
right.
how creepy
man.
as shit, huh?
anyway, man. But y'all, we talked about the debate.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch it. I saw clips
Yeah.
afterwards, and I was just like, wow, this is what it's come to with our democracy, man. Like they was like really chumping each other off, man.
And that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like these the choices y'all giving us. This is all America got to offer. These the best two people y'all got.
Yeah.
This the best.
That's what I was
Out of this whole damn country. And why it always gotta be an old ass white man?
Bro, you
Why
said
gotta be an elderly white man we
the
get
last
voted for?
episode you was like, so all of a sudden Joe Biden is the man.
It's the man all of a sudden, out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere,
Yo,
Joe
that
Biden
shit,
the damn.
That shit speaks volumes.
Joe Biden, where the hell you was at?
When you say that shit that way, dog,
Yes.
it's volumes. It's
So
like
all of a sudden, Joe Biden.
Joe
Joe Biden. It is so simple. It's just one letter different.
For real.
He's the man now.
But for real though, that
He the man. I'm saying that. I'm talking about black people when I say that. I'm talking about my folk when I say that. Like all of a sudden, all y'all endorsing Joe Biden all of a sudden.
Right.
Just cause y'all hate Trump so much. Y'all endorsing whoever going again. If Hillary was there, y'all would be on her side. If it was whoever it was.
So it's like you're not for him, you just against
You just
Trump,
against Trump.
against him, yeah.
You just against Trump.
Yep.
right? That's what it's about. You guys have the same adversary, so that's who you roll. Your enemy is my enemy, so we rolling together, right? So that's the continuity of it. But I get it when you looking at him act like that. For one, Trump wouldn't even let the man even get anything out. The moderator was losing his cool. If the moderator loses his cool at a debate, something ain't right.
Shit going wrong.
It's going left.
Shit going wrong.
It's
man.
out of control.
You say it's out of control.
It's out of control.
That's
The
his
whole
job
damn
to
party is
control
out of
it.
control.
His job is to moderate. Did you just do Billy Bob?
Hell yeah.
This whole damn thing is out of control.
Man, he came to the park.
You're out of control.
Man.
The whole damn party's
Hey,
out
man,
of control.
Martin show, man. That shit shit is vital to life, bro.
That shit relate to everything. Anything you
to
talking
everything,
about,
bro.
you can think of an episode of
We
Martin.
talking about old white man. He slipped in a Billy Bob reference.
Another old white man.
I love it, man.
Throw it in there, man. But
I don't know about it. Whatever room I'm calling from.
Party Central. but yeah, man. Like we were saying though, man.
He would get chunked off.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, they wanted to vote for Joe Biden, right? That's what they want the black people to vote for, right?
Sleepy Joe.
They wanted to vote for Joe. But then y'all put this man in front of her.
I'm sorry, man.
I don't know what he
said Sleepy Joe, man. That was funny, man.
Yeah, he about to go to sleep, man.
Yeah.
I always like he about to go to sleep.
Hey, that's what Trump said. That's Sleepy Joe.
That dude's disrespectful. Go ahead, man.
Hey, man. And that good, though. The fact that he even, like, the Trump be coming at him like that, man. Why you ain't, y'all wanted to vote for this dude. You know how black people live.
Yeah.
When somebody say something else out the way, we come at that. You ain't just finna talk to me crazy, man. You ain't just finna say what you want to say to me, and I'm just gonna let it roll out my back like that. No, bro. You want me to vote for Joe Biden? That man ain't got no spine. He ain't got no balls, man. Trump's in up there snatching that man ball right from him.
In front of America.
In front of everybody.
In front of the world.
He's just taking it.
And you been in politics. This man, Joe Biden, been in politics for 40 years. Trump been in there for 3.
3. He just started. He coming in chumping.
And he coming in here chumping you off.
Won't let you talk. Won't let you get a word out. Then he said something disrespectful.
He should let Kamala Harris go up there.
Bro,
Then he said,
I was expecting that though.
I'm glad
did
he
you expect
didn't.
anything out of that debate than what he did?
Because she would have ate him. She probably would have ate him.
You heard me?
She got it.
A black woman going up there, Trump don't want to see that.
Oh hell no, he wasn't gonna win that.
He don't want to see that.
Wait, did y'all expect anything different though?
He don't want that smoke. No, I
I was
didn't.
going to say, I didn't expect nothing different from that shit.
You know how like you might hope for somebody to get better, but then you realize they just not.
Yeah.
And then it's like a circle. It just keeps going around. Like, man, maybe he's gonna.
Nah, fuck no.
No.
I didn't expect.
Man,
anything
what did Joe
different.
Biden gonna
He
do?
did exactly what I thought he was gonna do.
Right.
What he gonna do for the black people? What he talking about? What he talking about? Y'all talking about
I
vote
don't know,
for
but
him?
if you don't vote
what
for
he
me,
playing for
you
him?
ain't black.
Man, he can't validate my goddamn shit. He can't
You don't
validate
vote for
me.
me, you ain't black. That's what he said.
That nigga
Maybe he
can't-
gonna return around those laws and shit that he did back in the
That
90s.
nigga can't punch my card.
Maybe he returned all that shit he created. I don't know. Maybe try to right his wrongs.
I don't do it.
I don't fucking know.
I'm saying I'm just trying to figure out why everybody black talking about vote for him, and it might sound like I'm trying to support Trump, but I'm not.
No,
I
you're
ain't even
not.
supporting
Do your
him.
research. Talking about.
I'm just
do
trying
your
to
research.
I'm just
Do
trying to
your
figure
research,
out
man.
why they want me to vote for this man somewhere. What he gonna do?
Yeah, do your research, people.
What he gonna do for me?
Yeah.
I heard a commercial today talking about, oh, we gonna create wealth for people of color. How you gonna do that? What you talking about doing?
I mean, actually, we've been kind of doing that without your ass.
I'm saying for real.
I'm just saying.
He's the man for the job.
He's the man
for the job, though.
I'm gonna help black people create wealth. Man, we've been getting it out the mud since we came out the mud. So you're not telling me nothing, man.
Well, unless you finna talking about giving me about $1 million P.
Okay, now we talking.
That's what I'm saying. What a plan is.
Did you hear? Hold on. Did you hear about the $500 billion platinum plan?
Platinum.
Yeah.
From who? Who got that? That sound like Trump shit.
That's him. There you go.
The platinum plan?
That's what he called it. We're gonna have a $500 billion platinum plan.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Humongous.
Big.
It's gonna be very big. We're gonna take care of all of the black Americans.
It's gonna be tremendous.
We're gonna help them with home ownership. Something we already doing on our own. We're gonna help them with starting black businesses. Something that we've already been doing.
We're gonna get them out of the projects.
It's gonna be.
Y'all done knocked all them motherfuckers down already.
Gentrification and took all the damn projects.
Y'all already knocked them bitches down.
Y'all done bought TT and them house out for $15,000. Now it's $400,000.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't fooling me, dog.
And built the whole food net though.
And what hurt me is everybody in the crowd going woo, like, man, come on, man.
Man, come on.
Then there was a lot of shit he said he was gonna do last time that he hadn't done. What happened to the wall? Where's the wall?
They gave up on the wall. They stopped doing that, ain't it?
That's what I'm saying.
They just stopped.
So they gonna give up on this platinum plan
They
too.
just gave up on the wall. They just stopped building this wall.
Right. Because all they got to do is walk around as they building it.
Come on now. Yeah, what the wall gonna end?
That was another.
You gonna build that big ocean to ocean?
I guess.
Say somebody finna build a wall ocean to ocean, man.
That was just another Trump scandal, just
he
like
said
this
they was gonna
motherfucker
pay
catching
for
the
it.
COVID in
Right.
24 hours.
Like, you know what? I didn't want to bring it up, but let's talk.
So that mean he had the debate then. He was at the debate with the COVID.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
Because the next day,
and
somebody
he
he had
exposed
COVID.
everybody.
Everybody. That's just another scandal.
He go everywhere with no mask on.
He doesn't care.
I just seen a white.
That's why
Tremendous.
the country has gone through what we've gone through the last
Tremendous.
7 months, right?
It's gonna be huge.
It's going to be stupendous. It's going to be miraculous, people.
Big water.
Boy, if he hear this, boy, he gonna dog us out on Twitter. And we need the free promotion.
Come on, bring it on.
Come
then,
on with
Trump.
it, 45.
Trump with the smoke.
Don't worry about his sherbet colored ass.
He'll make up a nickname for us three.
Good.
Give it to me.
I need the promotion.
I got plenty for him.
Yeah.
I got plenty of nicknames for his ass. They let him say something. But they gonna be the biggest podcast in the world. Hey, let him say something about it.
Big stepper.
Please talk. Big stepper.
I'm gonna goddamn light his ass. I'm gonna set his ass. I'm gonna be the president.
You gonna be the president?
I'm gonna be the goddamn president.
Vote Xay Teasy. 2021.
I mean, but I'm saying because when you look at what's going on, it makes you feel like, damn, I really could do this job.
I can do this shit.
Oh, no doubt.
If he can do it,
if you got money, he proved it.
It just makes you feel like you, even without the money, Chico,
bruh.
Like I could do this if this is how they are.
And the only reason I say with the money because you have to have some.
Of course,
type,
right? But to me, it's so bad to
Yeah.
me that even without the money, I could do.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Geico commercial. It's so easy a caveman could do it because that's how they making it look.
Yeah.
I stand up there on the podium and joan somebody, and then he got disrespectful. He said something about one of his family members
Yeah,
too.
say somebody's son being a drug addict or some shit like that.
Come on, he put.
You know how like
nigga, we've been throwing hands on the goddamn stage.
Biden addressed
bro.
that shit professionally though. He addressed it professionally.
But you saw him getting ready.
You can't be professional with Trump, dog.
Did you see the clip?
Well, he answered. Yeah, I seen it. But
You saw him getting flush red.
he could have went off if he chose to, but man,
Biden ain't got no spine, bro. It's a way to go off. It's a way to go off politically and presidentially. It's a way to do it.
Maybe that was his plan to let Trump get up there and just make an ass of himself.
He didn't do because he been Trump forever.
He's been making an ass of himself.
That man already an ass. You can't make an ass out of an ass.
Exactly.
Make
you
it
got
ass.
to get.
He already what he is.
You
You
can't make an ass out of an ass. He an asshole. So you can't make an ass out of an asshole.
Can't happen.
He already that. He's. Hey man, they
got to bring ass to get ass.
Yeah, they got to give me somebody else in front of them motherfucker, man.
I know. And then he got.
Nigga, I vote for Nino Brown.
This
I don't
is bigger
give a
than
damn, man.
There we go. We always go back to Nino. This is bigger than Nino.
It's bigger than Nino Brown, man.
New Jack City was a statement, brother.
Yes, it was, bro. That man sat there and ratted on Kareem. Kareem ain't did nothing.
Kareem
but be light skinned with an S curl.
For
He
real.
was the mastermind.
Ray stabbed that man in the hand and he snitched on him.
For real.
He really didn't like Kareem.
He ain't like
I never liked you anyway.
He ain't like him because he was light
He
skinned.
was light skinned. Yeah, that's what it
was.
was.
Nino Brown was black.
That's what it
dark
was,
skin.
man. That's what it was.
You know, and that was back in the day
That was back
when dark skin wasn't even in style.
it
at
wasn't.
the time.
It wasn't. Album
Light skin
Shore.
with the
He
shit.
took his
you know what I'm saying?
he took his frustrations out on him.
Album Shore was popping.
Stared this man in the hand like that,
looking
man.
nigga.
He did Kareem wrong, man. He ratted on the man too.
And then who he wiped the knife off on?
On G Money shirt.
Another light skinned
dude.
Wiped
Took the blade and wiped it on his shirt, man. Sit your $5 ass down before I make
It's another Martin episode too.
Yeah,
It was.
It always goes back to
was.
Nino Brown or Martin, man. But either way, man, if he had I'll vote for Nino Brown.
If Nino Brown was running, he ain't even a real person.
That's how bad.
That's a fictional character.
But you'll vote for him.
I vote for him.
It's big business.
Trump a fictional character. He in office. Trump is a fictional character. He in office right now.
Ronald Reagan was a fictional character. He was an actor.
Yeah, he was.
He became president.
Same thing.
For real.
Same thing.
He was an actor. So
Yup.
it happens, man.
Yep.
You know, and this is a real, to me, this is real for us to talk about it because it's like you want to be a part of that process. You do. You want to play a part of that.
That's your right.
It's your right because we said this before. We're smart enough to know that they're slowly but surely trying to take our amendments away from us.
Yeah.
They're trying to find ways to keep us from bearing arms. They're trying to find ways to get us out of voting, all types of stuff. They're trying to find ways to get us out of our freedom of speech. We have the right to protest. You see what's going on when we're peacefully protesting, and they coming with smoke bombs and all types of stuff, and we still getting gunned down, right?
real.
And we're doing what we are allowed to do lawfully, right? So it's just like when you see that going on, the mindset. So I don't blame some people that just like, man, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. You know,
And it's hard to convince somebody. I can't come up with a good reason.
I can't.
Why you should?
I'm stumped too, bro. What about you?
Give me a good reason why.
I'm stumped.
He was stumped before you even asked the question. He didn't even know the
I'm
question.
like
He was
halfway
already
in, halfway out, to be
Right,
honest.
right.
Man. What the fuck y'all talking about?
stumped. He might not be. He might be drunk, not stumped.
I ain't drunk yet.
Is there some more over there?
Is it more?
Yeah. So
You ate that brownie too now.
Nah, ain't much left though.
Go ahead, man. So we can go ahead and kill it while we talking, man. But anyway, since we talking about whatchamacallit.
And when you asked was it more left, I was looking at my cup.
I know. But so I wanted to get in this subject while we finna pour up. Man, hurry up past the bottle, man.
I don't know, that man put eyedrop in this shit, man.
Oh my God, bro, that was a teardrop, man. Pass the bottle, man.
Why y'all watching me for?
Good.
He waiting on the bottle, man.
Don't watch me watch TV, man.
He ain't watching you watching the bottle. We ain't watching you.
Don't be watching me. I'm
Yo,
trying
man,
to pull it
go
up.
ahead, get it all, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
get it all,
like,
man.
just take it, man.
Watching me.
And you got the ice over there too.
Oh, you need ice too?
Yeah.
There's some water in the bottom, probably.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
You got that color purple picture, ain't it?
So anyway, man.
Say color purple.
So anyway, man. So
So you just gonna stick your hand in there?
yeah, because I'm not touching other pieces of ice.
Oh, that's kind of wild.
Hey man, don't watch me watch TV. I'm hit you with your own slogan. You like that, don't you? But anyway, so since we talking about presidents and all that, so
Yes, sir.
The one thing that Trump has been trying to do is get wrongfully convicted felons released from prison. Right?
The one that Joe Biden put in, though.
The ones that Joe Biden put in.
Hey.
So, but this is what
They're working together.
they working together.
They in cahoots.
Damn,
They in
for real.
cahoots.
Them
They in
motherfuckers,
cahoots.
They all one thing. We ain't vote for nobody.
Exactly.
They all one person, man.
That speaks
We
a
ain't
lot
vote
too.
for no goddamn.
And my thing is, they got
That's the
damn
same
near
shit.
so. It's
Look how
like,
they go in a circle.
right? Do they go back behind the stage and just like high five, like boom? Like,
We got these
We
niggas
did
under
that.
control, boy.
We did that.
I wouldn't be surprised, right?
For real.
But with the wrongful convictions, right? I was just thinking, this was a thought. It was like, for those people who've been in prison for 20, 30 plus years, you even got some people that have been there for almost 40. And they finally get a chance at clemency because they did some extensive research and they found out that they weren't guilty because there were things in place now that weren't back then, right?
Like DNA testing, all
They
this
get
stuff.
out, then they get a civil suit, and they get an undisclosed amount of money. But I always thought, how hard is it for them to readjust being back into society after being locked down for so long? Because if you get locked up for something in 1979 and you get out in 2020,
And you ain't do it.
And you ain't do it.
Man,
That's a long
that
time.
bullshit.
and you didn't do it,
That's a long fucking
That's
time.
bullshit.
first
man.
of all, that's a
time.
long time. And then you got to come back out into a world that is so
Totally
completely
different.
True.
79 to 2020.
And there's been some brothers that been locked up that long.
I got an uncle that been locked up damn near not that long, but almost. But he did it though.
Oh, but still,
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
say
a lot
even
of
if
them
he
brothers
gets
probably
released due to parole, right? We
Yeah.
can even throw brothers on parole that's been locked up that long. But mostly the guys have been wrongfully convicted. I wonder how it would be for them. And I think about it like if I was in those shoes.
Yeah.
I did 30, 35 years and I finally get out. How am I going to readjust to being back in society?
It's a
after
little.
being
It's,
locked
I think it's a little bit different if you actually did the crime and you know you did it. It's still hard to adjust when you get out, but knowing that you did it and you know you went to go serve your time, that's gonna help you a little bit knowing that I was somewhere I was supposed to be. Like I did something wrong and
Even
I
then,
paid
though,
the price.
Like say somebody was innocent, they sitting in there for 10, 15 years. At that point, you would think that they would come to some understanding of themselves. Like, yo, this is what it is. Like, ain't no. Not saying I don't want to fight it no more. I'm quite sure he still was fighting it, but to accept that his role been in there that long, like, ain't no take back. I don't know. Get what I'm trying to say?
I hear what you're saying, but
Not saying he accepted,
Are
but
you talking about the guy that knows he did it, or are we talking about the wrongfully convicted?
wrongfully convicted
Okay.
guy.
So,
So
would
say
you-
for instance, like if I got locked up, not saying that if it was going to happen or not, and if I sat in there for 10, 15 years, at that point I kind of already accepted the road that I've been in there that long, regardless on if I know for sure that I didn't do it. I probably beat my head across the wall like knowing that I didn't do it, but I might as well make that home now.
And that's why I'm asking this question, because you've been wrongfully convicted, and then you finally get to that point where you like, you know what, this is where I'm at. This is what it is.
This is what it is now,
right? But then 10 years, 15 years,
They
after
come get
that,
you like, hey,
they come
we
get you and
fucked
say
up.
you can go home. Like how can somebody adjust like that, right? Because before we talked about this, so now we sharing it with the world. But what I'm saying is, it's like you said this, and both of y'all said it. Then they get a civil suit, and they get awarded some money, and it's based off of how long they've been locked up, and the amount of money that they probably would have accumulated over that time. right? Some of them walk away as millionaires, but then when you look at it, it's still kind of lowballing.
Yeah, true.
Right?
I mean, I don't think it like you saying. I don't think it really no amount of money they can. They can
fix
make
that.
up because you can't get your time back.
No, you can't either. But that's the least they can do. You know what I mean? Because you can't get back time anyway.
Right.
So least they can do, at least make your life comfortable the rest of the years that you
remember. But think about all the people that done died while you been locked up.
But you can't get all that back.
I know they can't get that back.
That's what he's alluding to.
I know they can't get that back. They can't give you that back.
Yeah.
They can't give you that back. But I be seeing some of the numbers. Sometimes they be giving some of these people. They might give somebody 1.5 million.
Yeah.
They been in there for 12, 13 years.
Yep.
Man, come on now. You can't really.
I agree with you. Like,
That
I don't
ain't
think
really,
it's a dollar
man.
amount
You
that
need to
can
be
put on
giving. You need to be giving my family money, my kid. I mean, that shit need to be going by like. I mean, it's kids that I supposed to have that I didn't have.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's things that I supposed to been doing.
Yeah.
I had dreams and goals and
Yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah.
That you can't give me back.
And you basing it off of what I would be making if I was working a job.
Yep.
You don't know what I was going to
You
be.
don't know what I was going to do until I was wrongfully convicted.
Yep.
Because we all know the devil is a motherfucker, right?
Good way to look at it.
But what I'm saying, so it's just like, and then when they finally get that settlement money, they got to readjust to society. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's even worse though? Put somebody out there rich. You gonna give them millions of dollars and put them out there?
And that's why I'm glad
That
I
might
brought
be
this
that
up,
might
'cause
be
this would
even worse.
That's what I'm saying. See, you see how it's flowing? That's why I wanted to go with
It
it.
could be, but some of them brothers in there smart though, bro. Especially
Yeah.
a lot of them,
Some of them
especially when
go
they
in and
spend
get
time in there like
educated
that. A
now.
lot of them come out smart. A lot of them brothers come out after doing a lot of that time, come out and do better than a lot of people that been out.
Yeah.
For
Because they,
a
had
little
enough time-
better
'cause they had enough time to
You
plan.
know? Yeah.
And then when they get
So-
out, it's action.
But
Yeah.
but you got to be that type of person anyway going in.
Right.
Like not everybody. People
Right.
that come out like that, kind of when they went in, they might not have been there yet, but they got the mind frame of a person that can handle that can do this.
Yeah.
They just made some bad decisions and
Yeah.
went down the wrong path and ended up there.
Yeah.
But they really could have been a businessman. We know plenty of criminals that could have been great businessmen if they would have had. They just wouldn't have been around the right people.
Yeah.
They do what they wanted to do what
Right.
they could have did. But I mean, yeah, like you said, some of them gonna come out and take that money and do great things with it.
Yeah.
But some of them though,
Well,
I don't mean you gonna have to have some. You gonna have to get them the money and get them some financial people to a team to work
Something.
with in order to help them go through with this money, man. They can't handle this shit like this, man.
Yeah, because you become acclimated. You can form a habit in 2 weeks. So just imagine you being locked down for 30 years, and then you come out, and then you get a civil case, and then they award you $2.5 million. And you, like I said, you've been locked down for 30 plus years. First of all, you got to get through the culture shock of how different everything is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite the money,
Yeah.
you got to get through that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, family members have passed away. So what you have known, and then a lot of the times, man, your family tries. They usually troop a bid with you, because when you get locked up,
Everybody locked up.
everybody locked up, right? For the most part, some people just say, man, F it, I'm not. I gotta live my life, right? But you got some folks that really love you, and they sending you stuff. They put money on your books. They coming to see you. You know what I'm saying? They doing that with you, right? So, and then when they finally get out after all that time, and they just looking at how the world is. I mean, just imagine somebody that got locked up in 1985, and they get home tomorrow.
It's like being in a time machine.
Atlanta ain't even gonna look the same.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
You got locked up in 85.
And you come out in 20. You know how much the city done changed since we was first started out. You know what I'm saying? Hitting clubs and partying. Downtown don't even look the same no more. So just imagine somebody that just come home from 1985.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking about. Like, how can that person really adjust? And then they give you this money. Like, okay, well, we made a mistake, but it's so much damage that's been done. You know what I'm saying? You've been confined to a 5x8, and that's what you know. And now you back out here in this big world. Technology is different. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that nigga gonna think he in Manhattan. He come to Atlanta. If you been in there from 85 to now, you gonna think you in goddamn in goddamn Seoul, Korea or somewhere. This shit gonna look so damn different than you.
It's just gonna look
This nigga said
different.
Seoul, Korea.
And
real.
then since we're talking about it, like, you got some people that when they do a bid that long, you might have a brother that might have did 7 years. You know what I'm saying? He might have got 10, got paroled in 7 or 8 years, and he come out and he's so accustomed to being locked down, and he don't even know how to adjust to society, so he mess around and get himself in trouble to go back.
Yeah,
because that's home.
Yeah, that's what he knows.
And even somebody who been innocent,
That's
who
what he
didn't even,
know.
who wasn't even a criminal in the first place. Once you put them in there with the rest of the criminals, they gonna start seeing criminal activity. You know what I'm saying? And start like when
when
somebody
you're in
go
Rome,
to
you do
prison,
what Rome's do.
yeah, a lot of shit you gonna see. You got to adapt your situation.
What you say, while in Rome, do as in Rome is?
Yeah, you gotta
Shit.
you gotta adapt your situation, man.
Facts.
You can't be the square that you was when you was on the street, man. You got to come
Shit,
in.
Yo, you gotta survive.
That's survival,
Yo,
right?
you gotta survive.
Your survival instincts. It's
Yeah,
imperative
you
that you
gotta
survive
survive.
in there,
Fuck all
bro.
that.
Because everybody's watching.
So
You know
now
what I'm saying?
when he get out, he might have been a 9 to 5 type person before he went in, but now when he get out, he criminal minded now. Cause he been doing criminal activity the whole time he been locked up.
For the basis of survival.
Just for surviving. So now when he get out, that might be where his mind frame. He gonna go through a whole lot of shit just to get all that shit taken out of his brain
And that takes a long time.
True.
Like, because you got to think, like, let's say, like, you've been in all right, I'm trying to use this as an example. Let's say you was in a bad relationship with somebody and they was like, they did some shit to you, right? And you was with that person for 5 years. It's going to take you at least half of that to get over the shit that you went through.
Yeah.
So you do 30 years. You know what I mean? And then you've been surviving that whole time. You've been scuffing. You've been doing. You've been on your knuckles, getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you got to do because you got to survive in there until you get to the point where you done learn the ropes. But somebody been in there for 30 years. They done seen it all and done it all. That's triple OG status in there. They know how to move. They know everything, right?
They shouldn't be getting in trouble no more.
Really, really not. They putting the other youngers on, telling them what to do so they can survive.
or just staying out the way of everything.
You reserve that right to where you can stay.
I ain't gotta do nothing. I can just sit over here and read my book,
Stay out
and
of the
everybody
way.
know who I am. They know I've been here for a long time.
Stay out of the
They know
way.
not to mess with me because I ain't messing with nobody.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit in here.
Yeah.
You got to get. You got to get.
You got to
there.
work your way.
You got to work your way into that.
True.
You just can't come in, walk in there, and be like that. You got to work your way into that.
Some of them brothers smart though in there. Some
A lot of them are.
Bro, a lot of
them are.
really smart, bro. Some of the shit I
It's
seen.
some of
there-
the smartest guys in the world in there, man. I seen some brothers in lockdown frying chicken
Yeah, bro. I
In the
was-
cell.
I
in the
was work-
cell, bro.
I was in the y'all know I was doing electrical work for JPay, and when I was in the work for JPay, bro, I seen them actually
Core links and JPay. I'm sorry.
doing they actually made
Kodak Black, boy.
a tattoo gun that literally goes in the socket, bro, and they was calling it like a stinger or some shit like that. But I seen them literally make this shit, and it was in there where we were working at.
Them motherfucker, a whole engineer, man.
Bro, these
whole
dudes come up with
engineer,
some of the most innovative people. It's a lot of geniuses in it. Moonshine was created in prison.
Y'all might be getting on to something right here,
Know
man.
what I'm saying? So it's like
Why all the black geniuses be in prison?
them brothers, man.
They locking them up on purpose.
They know
They
how
trying to put them in there.
charge their phones up.
Bro,
They know how to get a phone in there for one.
First of all, you got a phone.
Then you get
The
it.
new iPhone
Bro,
in prison.
I just seen a video like day for yesterday. This dude had a ski mask.
He had on 1,000 chain. He had on more gold than Mr. T. I saw that. And
seen that
he had
shit?
the grill
No, the
with a
man
ski
shit was-
mask.
the man
First
shit
of all,
was
you got
flooded,
a grill,
bro.
a ski
I was like,
mask,
shit.
30 chains on with all diamonds in them.
VVS.
You got rings like this, and he in the camera. Then you got somebody recording you while you doing it. Bruh, how did you get all of that stuff in there?
No,
Hey.
the man was shining, bro. I was like,
Hey,
God
man.
damn, he getting it in there.
He ain't even tell you how he got it in there. He ain't even tell you how
He
got
don't
it
got to
in
tell me. I'm just amazed. But then brothers in there,
If that's the case, he just one of the brothers in there getting money. Like usually half
Yeah,
of
of
the time,
course.
if you the one outside getting money, in there you the one getting money.
Yeah.
That's
He
usually how it
he
go.
got money on the outside.
Now usually how it go. If you the one outside getting money, when you go inside, you the one getting money.
you get money.
Like
Cause
that's
you
usually how
got
it
it.
go.
Cause you got it on the outside.
Yeah.
I
So
can.
you basically want
I can
running
have money
inside.
put. I can have
I don't
money
think
put
it's
on
that.
my books.
I get it, but
Usually I'm
that
telling you
could be
that's
a
how it
fight
is, bro.
too. No, I'm not disagreeing with
Yeah.
you, but if you're not connected with the main people that's
Yeah,
in
cause
there,
everybody who got money ain't in there straight now.
Nah, true.
Niggas just getting money.
it's
They
some
getting that
people
shit
in
took
there,
and now.
True.
they'll shut your whole operation down.
Quite sure, but you got some people.
Yeah,
They're
they're
powerful.
awesome.
Some powerful people.
But you got some because stuff that go on the street, they already be knowing in the cell before it even happened.
Oh, of course.
Cause a lot of them brothers be making them calls anyway.
Yeah, of
You
course.
understand what I'm saying? Like you ain't finna stop me. I'm still the juice.
with this one.
But I just wanted to think honest. I thought about that. Like, man, how can they be out here adjusting?
That's a rough
It's
adjustment,
a whole new
man.
world, man. It's got to be a rough adjustment.
It gonna have to be some programs and shit put in order to help them people out, man.
Yeah, are they giving them therapy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do they got
They need
somebody? They have to have somebody to talk with them at least 2 or 3 times a week, man, to help them adjust.
I doubt they doing it for them, but they should.
They should.
They should be doing it.
They
They should be doing something like that, man. Shit, maybe we should start that shit, man.
Hey, Mike, you know what? That's what I'm glad to see. You know what I'm saying?
We need to start doing. We need to set up us a non-profit that does that type of shit, man.
Bro.
See, we thinking about that right now.
Because parolees and probation officers, they like, man, I'm just waiting for you to mess up. Because I already got like 40 other people up under me. And I don't feel like watching all of them. So I'm hoping you'll mess up so I can just throw you back in there. So that'd be one less person I got to worry
And them people can be a real asset, man, to society for real.
If they really want to do their job.
No, I'm talking about the people that's getting out of prison.
Yeah, they could be.
They could be a real good asset, man. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just don't know. When they young, they just don't know what to do.
That was the purpose of locking us up anyway, because they knew we was assets to society, man. We innovative as hell, man. We are, man. And that's why the divide is so great between us, man. They try to divide us at every aching corner about, our lives, man, from how we are with our women, how we are with our children, how we are in business, how we could be in the workplace, how we are with our dreams, everything. And then when we finally do rise out of the ashes or the fire and create something different, and they come to us. And that's the funny thing, man. I just learned a lot about the people that need you, man. People that need you, man, they treat you bad, man. But they need you.
Yeah.
They need you. They need to survive off of you.
What they call that, biting the hand that feeds you.
Biting the hand that feeds you. I create something. You don't have the mind to create what I've created. You know what I'm saying? But you got the financial backing to take advantage of me so you can make more money. So you still need me to make more money. You came to me. I got myself hot with my people, but you come to me and you offering me more money than I've ever seen, with the intent on robbing me on the back end through your little bullshit contracts and whatever.
Oh yeah.
And they do that to us in so many angles.
Yeah.
And we've said this before. I don't mean to be a broken record, but
Shit, some shit got to be beat in,
right?
Some shit got to be said over.
But right, but that's what they do to us. They do it to us in sports. You know what I'm saying? We entertain them, and they make so much money off of us, and it's just amazing, man, how they do us, man. But being that we said that goes to where we can segue into the next subject: slavery.
From prison to slavery,
right?
It's all the same.
That's a part of it.
Same shit.
Y'all know we talked about that before. Prison started from slavery, right? But the subject of slavery, I think this is rhetorical, but we gonna elaborate. The subject of slavery, I feel, has been a detriment to us as black people for a long time, because it keeps getting brought up, and I feel like it keeps getting brought up to oppress us. Right.
You mean like just talking about talking about slavery?
Now, and the reason why is because there are certain factors in the slavery that don't get mentioned that was an actual reality when slavery was going on, and some of those factors are rebellion. They made it seem like we were just docile and we were just as complicit as we could possibly be. Or compliant, or whatever the word is.
Compliant. Submissive,
complicit.
And yeah, right. And we was okay with slavery until they let us be. Yeah. But that's not the truth.
Hell no.
There's plenty of black men that hung from their trees because they fought for their women and they fought for their kids. Because you came in my house and you disrespected me, and I killed your ass. And then they came and they killed me. A lot of them pictures where you see a black man and it's 100 white dudes and they're smiling. He got lynched because he fought for his woman. He fought for his kids. But that's not the narrative that's being thrown out there. What they're throwing out there is, this is how you guys were. And we've been carrying that from generation to generation to generation.
It's some people that didn't even make it over here.
Right.
Because they were fighting.
Yeah.
Some people jumped off the boat.
They jumped off the boat.
Some people got killed in Africa because they were fighting.
I agree.
Right.
Like I find it hard to believe too, all them years.
Everybody didn't just be like, okay, I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all say do this. Y'all say pick this cotton. I'm gonna pick this cotton.
Okay.
Y'all say chop this tree. I'm gonna chop the tree.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Everybody went just
right.
Nigga was motherfucker was until you got to the point where they what they did. They take the biggest motherfucker, the most hardest nigga who always want a buck, they'll kill him in front of you and make him submit in front of you.
I'm glad you said that.
That make everybody else bow down.
Right.
Yeah.
But what was he doing for them to get to that point? Because they just make it seem like they just randomly grabbed the biggest black buck and they tried to destroy him in front of his woman and the other slaves to put him in place. No.
He was a fighter too.
He was doing shit.
Yeah,
he was whooping their ass.
You saw the Django Unchained, right?
Yeah.
So it was a scene where they had two slaves fighting each other and they was beating the living shit out of each other, right? Mm-hmm. And my thing is, y'all, it's natural as you guys can fight, right? Mm-hmm. It had to be at least one time where it's like, why am I fighting you? Yeah, we can kick everybody's ass in this room.
Yeah. They did it. Man, plenty. They ain't gonna, like you said, they ain't gonna tell us these stories. Oh, but we know
it was more than one Nat Turner.
Man, we know it was plenty of motherfuckers before Nat Turner did. He got the idea from somebody else.
Facts.
Somebody else was already bucking like that.
Facts.
He saw the book. He said, like,
my uncle did it.
Bucket too.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, shit, I ain't got to deal with this shit, man.
Right?
And how long they been took over a plantation before somebody even noticed that it was taken over?
And then we outnumbered them on the plantation.
Exactly. It just didn't make sense.
And we was just singing songs all the time. No. Somebody had the idea like, nigga, I didn't even want to say that.
Yeah.
Brother, it is 148 of us.
And it's 5 of them.
Why are we letting them tell us what to do?
Somebody did it. They did it. They fought back.
I agree.
They fought back, but it was but like what you get to the point though, like what they doing now, like how they doing. It's a system that they put together. Of course, it's a program that they put together. Mm-hmm. They expect somebody to book. They expect somebody to go against the grain. What they got going on. So they got this system put together where they gonna lose some of y'all. I'm gonna lose some of y'all, but I can keep the majority of y'all in line. And then the rest of the one that don't want to stay in line, either they gonna be gone or I'm gonna kill them.
Or I'm making an example.
Or they gonna make examples out of it. Correct. Them gonna be the one. Them the people that you gonna look at them and be like, I ain't doing that shit. I'm just gonna do what he told me to do. So I won't end up like them motherfuckers.
I'm scared to die.
Yeah, I'm scared to go through that shit right there. But that's what they doing now about even the topic of slavery, the story they telling us about how we were slaves, about the way we were slaves, submissive and everything. That's the way they want us to be now. Yeah. So that's why they put that storyline out there of, this is what slaves supposed to do.
Because this is how we want you to be now.
Even just the topic of even slavery, like even just having a thought or even just like you said, talking about it, I feel like as blacks itself, we should let that notion of slavery go. You know what I mean? Like I noticed within my own personal growth, the well-being of finally letting go shit, you become a better person, just letting go something. So not necessarily saying that we should forget about slavery, because not saying that at all, but just saying, okay, once we let that go, that allow our mind to have space in it to build to become a better person. You know what I mean? If we just let something go. Right. All right, it was the past, it will happen, you know what I mean? But it doesn't define us as an individual right now.
Right.
So to just kind of let it go and just move forward. Like say, for instance, like I gave the Sose ideas like... we treat slavery like a girl that you're dating with that still want to keep bringing up her ex-boyfriend. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, why you keep bringing this dude up? You know what I mean? I don't want to hear you keep talking about your ex-boyfriend. Obviously, you're not over it. So how you going to continue a relationship with me and get better if you still worry about your ex-boyfriend? Yeah. So on the flip side, if we use that same mindset, you know what I mean, towards slavery, it's like, okay, it happened, but we can't let that define us as an individual. It'll allow us to become a better person as a race.
You remain stagnant.
I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Kind of let it go.
I feel you. But what I'm gonna say, it's like, okay, you got an ex-girl who treated you bad, and you keep on, or you got an ex-girl, and you want to keep talking about it. But what if that ex-girl is also your goddamn manager, and she always is she still controlling your life? Like right now, is it?
But she's an ex-girlfriend for a reason, though.
But I'm saying, right. but America is not our ex-girlfriend. Yeah. She's still still controlling our lives.
You may not be messing with her.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't like kids, but she still got them doing everything.
But we still as somebody that's not with somebody that have kids, I still deal with my ex accordingly. You know what I mean? Even though she still have a say so with me and my kids, I'm still dealing with it at a peace in mind where I can still become
at your level.
And then another thing too. Now, what if your ex girlfriend had did this to you? Now, what if y'all together? She treated you like shit. But you were loving her though. You were giving her everything. You know, giving her ideas, giving her money, doing whatever. Yeah. She took everything from you and went and got rich, doing everything that you gave her. Now you give the ideas you gave her, the money you gave her, everything you gave. She went and got rich, and then left your ass fucked up and dirty. And
this is
and
America, people.
And then looking at you crazy like you supposed to be doing something better than what you doing.
This is America.
And you trying to get something back from her. Like, hey, what you?
I
Then you got a new girl now. Now you ain't even worrying about her no more. Oh, you ain't got no girl. You ain't even worrying about her no more. Now I want to beat with her.
True.
But hey, you know you owe me now.
True.
So you gonna be still trying to check for like, hey, what the fuck you gonna goddamn?
It depends. It depends.
You want to let her go. No, once you give me my stuff, I'll let you go.
But even then, like even certain things that be going on in my life now, man, I just be like, man, that shit don't serve me. So I ain't tripping about it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't serve me. So it doesn't.
You didn't get there overnight. It took you some time. Correct?
Yeah, true enough. But we talking about 500 years.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But,
So,
okay,
as
you
an
said it's
individual.
500 years, right? You're right about that. But it's being thrown back in our faces every chance we get to the point where we throw it back out there.
I mean, and it's still going
I just don't
on
think
now.
we should feed on it as a race.
The
Like you
reason
said,
why
it
we
kind of
still-
use it.
All right,
Use
you're
it like
right.
you said earlier.
I just want to say this. We're going to keep feeding on it because the wrong narrative has been thrown out there about slavery. That's what's been pushed on us to the point where we're almost kind of still pushing it on ourselves. And that's why I'm glad we're talking about this, because we've been fed a false narrative about what slavery, like what was really happening with slavery. There were black men fighting back for their families. They were.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
And then some of them black men wasn't brought over here like that.
No.
They wasn't even slaves in the first place.
Yeah.
They was already
They
here.
was already
and then
here.
these folk come over here fucking with them, and now you a slave. Like what? Nigga, I know what I was doing before you.
Right.
Nigga,
I had my land. I built my house.
I know
with
what
my
I was
own
doing.
hands.
Yeah.
You come trying to take from me. You get what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, where you get from mentally, but not everybody is. You know, we all different. Not everybody's
of
gonna look
course,
at it.
of
So it's
course.
like you can have your way of thinking about it, but somebody's gonna look at it differently. The only thing that disgusts me is that narrative has been put out there for such a long time. And I'm glad we talking about it because we know some truths about it, but it took us so long to figure it out. So maybe somebody can dig in the archives soon and hear that from us, and they young, and they might just be learning about slavery or whatever, because you can't eradicate what happened in the past. The past what makes you who you are right now. It does. It's a part. It's for you can act like it don't, but it does. But I just don't like the fact, and I can't stress this enough, is that those stories are put on the back burner, right? Because we still got pictures and all this stuff, and then the stories that's behind it is, he stole something. He didn't steal nothing. You raped his sister, and he killed your ass. That's what happened.
He whooped your ass.
Right? So then it sprinkles up, and it sprinkles into today, because we was talking about this before. Like back then, what happened is they only dealt with the woman when it came to business, because the men were getting killed off. It wasn't getting killed off because they was soft. It's getting killed off because they get out of hand and he'll fight for his family. She didn't want her husband to die. She didn't want her kids to. She didn't want to get raped. She didn't want to get pillaged. She didn't want her that little neighborhood they was in to get burnt down, right? So they dealt with her primarily, and that reflects in the law and the court system today. It's prevalent. Mom gets first dibs when it comes to the kids. Mom gets first dibs when it comes to the nature and the business of the family. They rather go through the black woman first than come to me. You understand what I'm saying? And it's gotten to the point where it's hard for us. It's a divide between the black woman and ourselves nowadays, because everything goes through her. It's nothing against her. It's how it was set up for her. You understand what I'm saying? She can still function without me, and that's the whole purpose. We want you to function without him so he can be running around here rampant, so he can get locked the fuck up.
And then
for some shit that he didn't do.
And that'll keep y'all in the loop. That'll keep the woman and the kids in the same old
There
loop
you go.
that has been on the whole
Right?
time.
Same
So
system.
what happened
You know
was
what I'm
back
saying?
then, to protect her son, she made him subservient. She coddled him, made her daughter strong and dominant, because she was gonna have to be in her shoes one day, to where everything was gonna be end up going through her. You understand?
Yeah.
Then he get out there, and she's worried about him, because God knows what can happen to him when he get out there. You understand what I'm saying? He can get hung, but now you're getting killed by police officers. Now you're getting locked up.
And see, this what he's saying now. This the reason why we can't let it go.
See?
Because the shit is reiterating
It's
itself.
still in our face.
It's just in modern day terms. We're not shackled and we're not chained, so to speak.
It's just in a
we
different
are,
way.
but we not. Cause we really are chained.
I believe that mental allow us to be chained.
But I mean, but you got to go through some.
It's not that simple.
You got to put your mind. You got to be a strong individual. You got to put your mind to a place where you can get over that and fight through that and be like even me, for example, right? I know that I just can't hold on to slavery and be like, it's the reason why I can't do nothing because I can't do that. I got to make something. I got to do something. I got to make it happen. I don't care what happens
because you want to push past.
Because I got to push past it. But at the same, even if I make it to wherever my goal is to be, even if I get there, I'm still gonna be thinking about, man, I really shouldn't have had to go through all I had to go through to get to where I'm at. Yeah. Because there's plenty of people up here where I'm at right now that didn't go through that. Yeah. That didn't do what I had to do. I could have been that if I could have made it here where they at. This the furthest you got, right? Not going through nothing, right? And then I could have been. Who knows what I could have been?
I'm right here with you, and I had to go through way more than you.
Who knows what I could have been?
You had a head start. I didn't. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I get where you coming from, but like he was saying, what the odds are still against us. It's systematic and it's coming to us from a different approach. You understand what I'm saying? It's coming to us from a different approach.
And one more point I want to make across too about slavery too, man. The fact that you don't know your history, that's another part of it, man. Like you don't know. A lot of us don't know. Like you can go to any other person that if they not from America. If you're not a black from America,
they know more about us than we know about ourselves.
You can trace yourself back. You know what I'm saying? You can go, I'm from Ireland and my family was this, my kids
those same people know more about us than they know about themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of which, I know we talked about it offline, off camera and all that stuff. What y'all thoughts on doing our ancestry? Y'all still
we definitely gonna do. We gotta do that. We definitely gotta do that.
Yeah,
we gonna have to do that.
We gonna do that. What you saying?
Like the fact that we don't know where we been, where we from, where we came from before. We got a lot of stories about what it could be, but you don't really know. You talk to some of your white friends and some of your different nationality friends, Asian or whatever, Hispanic. They know. Like their great grandma where they came from.
Because the true narrative of their history
hasn't been broken.
Generation.
It ain't never been broken.
But ours has been broken.
Yeah.
You got some black folks that just really starting to find out that they weren't all brought from slave ships.
Yeah. For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real. They like, damn, really?
What you mean? They ain't bringing us over here like that?
First of all, we talked about this on the phone too. Mm-hmm. Okay. I went to a museum in Jamestown when I lived in Virginia for a field trip as a child. And even as a child, I was like, something ain't right. Them ships ain't that big to be carrying all them slaves. And then it takes them 3 months to get from the west coast of Africa to the eastern coast of the United States of America. Mm-hmm. And it didn't make sense to me in the 3rd grade. Like, food was scarce back then.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And you just piling them on top of each other and they locked in chains. Most of them people going to be dead by the time you get
and half of the white folks who owned the ship was dying. Because they didn't have all the shit that they needed.
They was dying
so how the hell the slaves gonna goddamn be alive?
Make it.
You might have 2 people still alive. And when that person get to land, they gonna die eventually because they ain't strong enough to live through.
And that's how you know. That's how you know the narrative of that is bullshit. Yeah. And it's been sold to us. It wasn't told to us. It was sold to us. Cool Breeze said, see, in the 3rd grade, this is what you taught. Mm-hmm. You was sold. You was bought.
Yes, sir.
Right? He knew it back then. You feel what I'm saying? We've been lied to for a long time about everything. And it's still prevalent today.
Yeah. That goes back to the original point about voting. Why we even voting then? All love the lie.
Damn, boy, we just go I love this shit, man.
All love the lie.
We take a sip.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just we knee deep in this conversation. Yeah. Right? And it's like you would love to let it go, but they still trying to find, no matter what we create, they still try to find a way to
lock us down, keep us confined.
They gonna try to find a way, man.
Keep us controlled.
That's why I say we still shocked because you don't got nowhere to go back to. Like any other person from any other nationality, they can get so sick of America at some point and be like, you know what, I'm fucking going back home. What we gonna do?
I got some.
We can't.
I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because that's why I brought it up. That's
why I brought it up back to Jamaica.
I got somewhere to go.
That's why I brought it up. Because where I'm gonna go back to?
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna go back to?
Well, y'all come to Jamaica with me.
I mean, I can go anywhere with my
nice spot over there.
I can go anywhere
for everybody.
I can go anywhere with my people and be good.
I heard him say this.
We good. They can come to Jamaica with me. I got a spot for them.
We ain't got to be running from America to go there now. We just go down there for the hell of it.
There are a lot of. I'm glad you said that, man. This is one of our topics that we didn't bring up, but since when you said that, just gonna throw it out there real quick. There's some black people, man. They're moving abroad now. They're getting the hell out of America.
Yeah.
And they're not even. It may not even be an ancestral dig that they're going for to figure out exactly.
Oh no, they just going somewhere better.
They just getting the hell on.
Up out of here.
They getting up out of here.
They just find a place that they like and just going.
Like, you know what? There's a job that I can take over here where they speak fluent English in Europe, in Germany somewhere. I'm go over there and I'm gone. And I'm gonna stay and I'm gonna get my citizenship.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hopewell, Jamaica too. Yeah. My fault.
Shout out to who?
Hopewell, Jamaica.
Hopewell, Jamaica. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
But we going to the we finna go to the. No, they got the gunja.
Oh yeah.
No, they got it.
Oh yeah.
Like what Oxen Belly make you smoke a fat one. You think you can handle it?
Yeah, the rude boy.
Rude boy. Oh, he said no. He didn't say smoke a fat one. He said make you a fat Jamaican pussy.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's what he really said.
Make your dick hard like a Rottweiler. Classic movie. We talked about Belly before.
Belly.
But yeah, man, people getting on, man, and it's just they seeing what's going on, the hypocrisy and the democracy, and they going somewhere else, and they're starting their lives all over. But it's just, I just wanted us to talk about it because, we throw it out there, man. Each one teach one, and then we can teach these to our kids because I don't want that being sold to my children. I don't want that being sold to my grandchildren. I don't want them to think that we're docile and we're weak. You know what I mean? Or no, we fought back, man. We fought back, and we fought back more than they giving us credit for.
For real.
We fought back, man. We kicked doors down like that movie Birth of a Nation, man. It's an actor named Nate Parker. I think that movie came out maybe around like 2012. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I apologize for the wrong date. But it was a great movie. And he showed the rebellion of people who were in bondage, and they fought back, and they went all the way out because they was willing to die for what they believed in. And what I got from that is how many times did that really happen? This is just one story. It had to happen way more than that.
Shit happened a lot.
Come on now.
That shit happened a lot.
Yeah, even with they tell us about Harriet Tubman helped free the slave. That ain't even the whole story. Like
I'm about to say,
come on now, Harriet Tubman had to kill a couple people now.
Somebody got laid down.
She had to kill a couple folks in order
to get them people to freedom.
In order to do what she did,
somebody got laid down.
She had to kill a couple people. And she had to kill a couple niggas.
But I say not even to take away.
Because it was some niggas
somebody was gonna tell. They was gonna tell.
It was some niggas that were like, now y'all know we ain't supposed to pop.
Yep.
Let his ass have it. Let him have it. You talking too goddamn much.
I'd rather kill you before I let you mess me up.
Fuck us all up, man. Where y'all going? Pop.
Because it's always one. It's
always gonna be somebody.
It's always one.
You gotta let them. You gotta let them. We need to start pulling off to the side now and go in and wiping their ass on off.
Not to take away from what she did. When the numbers that they said that she recovered was kind of
inflated.
Yeah, inflated a little bit.
I don't even know what the numbers were.
Yeah, like
if she freed one person, that was good.
There you go.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It don't matter.
She just freed some folks. She was ballsy enough to do it. Yeah. We gonna get up out of here.
Yeah.
And you know what? That made me wonder why they gave us her. What you know how they do these days? White people put somebody in front of you for you to see. Mm-hmm. This black person did that. Mm-hmm. Why? If somebody white put her in front of us. I'm not trying to say nothing about Harriet Tubman.
I know.
Ain't got nothing to do with her. Ain't got nothing to do with her. I'm just trying to figure out the whole thing. Like, that'll lead us back to the point about like, what the rest of them is. It's the reason why y'all only gave us her. Is the one that helped free people, but y'all ain't gave us winner. Y'all ain't gave us the rest of the people who was doing it.
The lucky one.
Right? Like in the movie Barbershop when they were talking about Rosa Parks. I guarantee you she was not the only person that got arrested for sitting down on the bus.
No.
There you go.
She ain't. The jail was full when she got there.
They was already waiting on her.
Mm-hmm. The shit was full when they got there.
What's up, Rosa?
You in here for the jail for not sitting down on the bus?
Y'all know why I'm in here.
Shit, I been doing it my third time this weekend.
What you tell them? I'm tired and I ain't moving.
Shh. Well, these things spit on you like they did me.
That shit was probably a norm then.
It was a norm back then.
It was a norm.
And everybody got mad at Cedric the Entertainer because he said all that stuff that everybody was saying back then anyway.
Yeah.
But they try to erase the true parts of our history. And then they try to falsify it.
The real
shit.
The
real.
They ain't telling you about somebody who burnt the fucking bus down.
There you go.
Who threw the Molotov on the bus because you didn't want to let him see what he wanted to see. Mm-hmm. Somebody did that.
Yeah.
Somebody went on there and beat the shit out the bus driver.
And then
somebody did it.
I guarantee you it was one. One bus driver got his ass whooped.
They want to tell you about a person that marched and walked down the street and and
not every white man got away with calling somebody nigga. He didn't get away with that.
No, they ain't. No.
No.
He messing around there. You better watch who you talking to, nigger. And then he turned around. It was 30 of them. And they stomped a mud hole in his ass.
I was talking to my old dog. I named him Niggerino.
Right, Niggerino.
Yeah,
right.
I got my
Niggerino,
pit
boy, who you talking to?
It's a tongue from my native land where I'm from. Switzerland.
We didn't take that disrespect, man. Nah. We did not take that disrespect, man. Because we all got generational tales. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got people before us that was here. It's our bloodline, man, and it runs from generation to generation.
It's genetic, man.
It's genetic, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got some brothers now that's going toe to toe. It went down back then. It didn't start because we listened to NWA. This was going on before they was born.
Yeah.
It was going on before their daddies came into play. So that's what I just really want to stress. We talk about this as long as we want, but that's what I wanted to get out there. Stop putting that false narrative out about us like we was just all submissive and docile and we ain't fight back. We fight back now. We was fighting back then. And that's how it is. We're
going to keep fighting back.
It is what it is. Fighting, man. It is what it is.
Facts.
So that's I wanted to talk about that. So this is your topic. I want you to bring that up, man.
All right.
It's different from what we've been getting on with. This gonna be funny as hell to me.
You say funny?
Yes.
All right. So basically my thoughts on it was on the topic. I was just going through some stuff at the house, and I was just like, man, kind of catching myself like kind of being like a little off. A little bit from like doing certain things. You know, there's certain things that you can do and you're like, okay, cool, I'm a master at it. And then certain things like you kind of lack it, like, I'm gonna need a little help, XYZ. And it just kind of brought me to the point. I was like, man, there's so much things now that I deal with as an adult that my kids deal with that I never really kind of thought about it. And it was like, okay, kids now kind of have an excuse to have kind of like ADHD. But back then when I was younger, I didn't have that excuse. So when I was in class and my attention span went out and I got bad grades, I knew every time report cards come out, I'm going to get my ass whooped because it was a class I probably couldn't focus on. My parents ain't said, okay, I'm going to go get you some Ritalin or some Adderall or some shit like that just to kind of calm me down or whatever it is, CBD or something to kind of get me to calm down and focus in school. So that's saying I was the best at school. I definitely wasn't. But it was just saying how nowadays it's a little bit more of an excuse for kids to have ADHD more so than when we did when we grew up. It was kind of harder. We just kind of got our ass whooped and just sent back to school.
So you saying that kids being diagnosed with it more?
Now it's considered diagnosed. Like they didn't diagnose
then
us
you just a bad ass kid.
Or you just didn't pay no attention. Like you just a kid that just, you know what I mean, didn't pay attention. Like I didn't get in trouble. I just didn't, you know what I mean.
You didn't care for school. You set your head down when it was something you wanted to do.
True.
So it really wasn't nothing wrong with you.
Exactly. There's certain shit just didn't entertain me.
It's just that when it was time for school, you didn't want to sit your head down.
Certain shit just didn't entertain me.
Yeah.
And then certain shit did. And the same thing with my kids now. But now, like I said, now my kids, they have an excuse to have that same disorder that I had. But then, like I said, I just got my ass whooped. I ain't whooping my kids now for it. It's like, okay, I understand a little bit more. But it's funny and ironic.
The 80s.
That now you could be like, all right, cool, you know, all right, you know.
You think they got something to do with like the healthcare industry itself?
Yes.
Why we wasn't diagnosed with the shit?
Not why we wasn't, why we are now.
Yeah, I mean, like it's the same thing going on.
All they trying to do is just dope your children up.
True.
Right? Because it was a young man. He's in my family, and they tried to hit him with that, and his mamas and his aunts was getting all worked up, and I was like, that boy don't got no damn ADHD. The boy just needed straightening. One thing I learned about the educational system, because I got family members that's in it, there's a extreme difference with how boys learn and how girls learn. Okay? This is why overseas, in most schools, they separate the boys from the girls because their learning styles are completely different. But they mix our children now. And boys, like I said, because their learning styles are different, they are quick to tell little black children, oh, well, he's not paying attention. Let's throw him on some medication.
Yeah.
And what that does is that helps people who are rubbing hands with each other. The doctor's office that tried to prescribe it to you, the pharmaceutical company, you understand, the store that you buy it from because they get their piece off of it. They all in cahoots with each other. And a lot of these children that have been diagnosed with ADHD, more than likely they really don't have it. Yeah. I know somebody personally who they tried to say that about his son. The problem was he was bored as hell. When they put him in gifted classes, he calmed down.
I was just about to say the same thing. My homeboy Byron, shout out to Byron. I talked with him about the same shit. And he was just saying how his one of his kids, they in college now, but he had the same issue with his kids, and he wound up putting him in like advanced classes, and that shit helped him immediately.
There you go.
And it was like, what the fuck? It was
like
instead of like putting him in like intensive
Now,
learning classes where they put him in other classroom with kids is like just as disruptive.
They just needed
they needed to put him in something a little bit more intense.
He was too
more like
he was too fast for the class he was in.
His mind just wasn't interested in
because boys, when they're advanced, when they already know something, right? Correct. My bad, y'all. When they already know something, it's like you as a man now. You can even do that as a man. When you already know something, somebody trying to tell you something, man, you gonna tune them out.
Yeah.
It ain't no different for an 8-year-old boy who already got an idea of already what's going on. Like, this doesn't even excite me. I'm thinking about when I'm finna get home and eat cereal and watch cartoons. Because what I'm learning right now is not interesting to me.
It's not.
And then on top of that, the stuff that they teaching our kids is not interesting.
It's so outdated too.
They're getting better now, but when we were children, what we was learning was like, man, this ain't got nothing to do with my life. I know what's going on with my mom and my dad. I'm lucky enough to have a daddy. Because a lot of us, we came up in the era of shit.
One parent household.
Most folks just had their mama.
That shit still outdated.
We was the Huxtables because I had a daddy.
Yeah,
and we wasn't the Huxtables, you feel me? So, but what I'm saying is like they don't know, they just slap anything on our children.
Yeah.
But now we're starting to get wiser to that, and we're seeing what's going on. And the same thing with that family member I was talking about. I didn't want to say his name, but by the time he got in high school, the boy's grades were so good and folks ain't know what to do with him. And I told him, y'all sitting here on the phone, having a little session, crying and all this other stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Boy just slap his ass in the head, tell him pay attention in school. And that's what they did with us when we was kids.
Yeah. That was your medicine.
Because it wasn't no diagnosis back then. It wasn't no label with that.
Hell no.
I diagnosed your ass being stupid. Get your ass in there and do that goddamn work.
My diagnosis is this belt.
For real.
I know how
That's
to
the
get
prescription.
you
The built the prescription.
You understand what I'm saying? You try to help your children with homework now, you get frustrated with it. Y'all done seen some of the funny videos where the daddy standing over his son, he got the belt, and he trying to ask him what's 4 + 2, he can't tell him. That frustrates you too, because I'm finished with school. You know what I'm saying? But they will tell you anything about your children. And if you allow them to, then they going to guide your children wherever they want them to go.
Yeah, that's how I was when I was in school, man. I used to be, that's how I became like a class clown, man, because I was smart. But nobody even know I was smart, though. Only the teacher knew. Like, none of my friends even knew that I was making good grades.
Yeah.
I finished the work real quick. While teacher talking, she still teaching the lesson. Especially in math class. She still teaching how to do the... Some people didn't. As soon as she showed up one time, I got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody, it take them 9, 10 examples to get the problem. By the time she get through doing all them examples, I'd have finished the whole assignment and it went for tomorrow. And now I'm in them over clowning while she teaching.
You're bored.
Yeah. I'm in there clowning while she because
you finished.
This person can't learn. That person can't learn. But the teacher, she knew what was going on. She ain't never tell my mama. She ain't never like kick me out the class. She would say something to me like, "Hey, Zay, sit your ass down over there. Why you always? What you talking about? Shut up. I'm trying to teach. You know what I'm saying? But
that happened to me
because I had she was a good
but
teacher.
I got kicked out the class though. Mr. Lightfoot kicked me out.
Mr. Lightfoot.
That was his name, Mr. Lightfoot. He used to yell. He was an old.
Like a slow class, man.
Yeah. His name Mr. Lightfoot. It was my algebra class in 8th grade. And because I was so good in math, he had an issue with me because I knew this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was just like it wasn't that hard to me and so when you learn it quick, you get bored. And then now you like, all right, man, he up there talking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Same shit.
And he talks like Abe Simpson. Y'all watch The Simpsons, Homer's daddy. He's real loud and you laughing and giggling. Now you clowning him, you drawing pictures because you already know what your homework gonna be like. Or if you've already done your homework.
It's done.
It's done. So what am I supposed to do? And I just got to sit here?
Fuck around.
Now I'm gonna fuck around.
Shit. I'm in them motherfuckers acting a fool. Freestyling, beating on the desk, throwing paper.
And he's like, oh, he's a problem kid. Or he has a learning. No, he doesn't. He's bored.
Yeah.
He's bored. You're teaching him something. Then you're already thinking. Then when you get around like 13, 14, you're like, man, I'm not going to use this when I get out here in the world. My parents got jobs. They don't come to me talking about, man, I had this algebra problem at work and it messed me up.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
That's
so it's
another
like,
subject.
Because
you just got to get through the shit.
Right, because you pass your formative years at that point, so now you starting to dissect stuff. You seeing the world for what it is.
Yeah.
You're learning people, you're learning yourself. You know what I mean? But they want to be just so quick to label our children, man.
You just got to get through the shit.
If you don't know your kids or you just let anybody tell you anything about your children, then you'll fall prey to that. Yeah. But you got some parents that's like, man, if you don't get your ass up on my face, Because my homeboy that put his kids in it, when he found out, when they told him that, me and him talked on the phone for a long time. He was concerned. I said, that's not the issue with your son, man. I've been around that dude. That dude is super smart. Try him in advanced classes. Don't let that teacher tell you that.
Yep.
And when his wife went up there, man, that boy's making, his grades are so high because he's being challenged.
Yep.
He's being challenged.
That makes sense, man. A lot of sense.
I agree.
They used to throw us in, see, in the 80s and the 90s, is all put him in a remedial program.
Yep.
And he was actually really smart, but they dumbing you down because they don't know what
They wouldn't have done that to a white kid.
But they,
like
but
you,
I'm saying
like
they
I said
don't know
earlier,
what to
when
do
you
with
talking about media
us.
class,
They
they
wouldn't
put
have done that with
You
white
remedial.
kids.
You don't know how to teach me.
and they put you in
Yeah.
a class of other troublemaker kids, other kids.
It's on now.
And then it's a whole
You
bunch
become
of
your element.
Yeah, then it's a whole bunch of distraction in one classroom.
Bunch of smart ass kids with nothing to do.
I used to
Showing
try
their
to,
ass.
I was
Showing out.
man,
Yeah.
I was so smart. I used to try to do my work and not make too much of a high grade. I used to get some stuff wrong
had to
on purpose.
downplay yourself.
Yeah, because I ain't want to go to the other class.
I did that at certain.
I ain't want to go to the AP class because it was like
Yeah,
but
yeah,
nerds and
yeah.
lame. I want to be with my friend. I want to be with the people I
did
be
the
with
same
all the
shit in
time. I
certain
want
classes.
I like to
all
joke
did.
and climb the
Boy,
lag.
we did that too.
I want to go over there
Same
with
shit.
them.
I did the same
I regret
shit.
doing that though.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done it.
I had to go to
shouldn't have
therapy
done
for that shit.
I tell my children now, like, man, just be
Boy.
yourself, man. Do not worry about fitting in. If you're smart, don't make nobody make.
Cause
you
I
feel
could have
bad.
been hung. I was hanging out with them every other time anyway.
Bro,
why do you still hang out with them in
If
the?
they care for you, you're gonna be around them regardless if you're smart or whatever. If they care for you, they gonna roll with you regardless, right?
True.
So
That shit is so right, bro. Like
that was our era though. Like
I
think
dealt with
about
that
it,
shit
they fought
all the way
for-
up until adult.
They fought for us to sit in the front of the bus and we turn around and go right to the back.
Back of the
and clown.
Yeah, that's our spot.
and clown.
And the back of the classroom.
Sit in the back of the class. I just sit in the back corner.
Yeah, in the back, all the way to
In the
back.
back corner, I can sit there
Yeah.
and rap.
Put
Put in some work in the back corner.
That's it, bro.
For real, all kind. Get you a girl sit by there with you.
Boy, you back
Man.
there chewing her ear off.
Boy, you got it going on.
Or
Sleep, all type of shit going on in
You
the
get
back
it all
corner.
in back there in that back corner, bro. For real.
I will tell y'all something that happened in the back corner of one of my classroom one time, man. But it's kind of weird though.
You already brought it up.
You
you already
You
brought
might
it
as
up.
well keep going. The
Might
ball
as
is
well.
rolling downhill.
One
This dude right here, man.
in my algebra class, it was algebra or geometry. One of them, Miss Madison, at Doherty High School down in Albany, Georgia, man. It was this kid, man, in the back of the class, dog, whacking off, dog.
I knew he was gonna say that. That's
Whacking
why I
off,
put my
dog.
head down. I knew it
He
was
was
coming.
whacking off.
No
In
pun
classroom?
intended. I knew it was
Whacking
coming.
off in the class, man. We all in the class, they sitting in here like chilling. And then the way the class was set up, right? Okay, you got half the students on this side and half on that side.
What grade this was? First
I'm in like 10th grade.
Okay.
10th, 11th grade. One of them. Something
Okay,
like
that-
that. I'm on one.
Okay.
Half was on this side, half on this side. Facing each other, though. Like, we
Okay.
sitting here, y'all sitting there, we
I know-
facing y'all.
I know how you do it.
This
They-
nigga-
they had
this
the
nigga-
lane in the middle,
Yeah,
so
the lane.
teacher
When
walk
teacher
in
walk
between.
down the lane
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle.
yeah,
Yeah,
no doubt.
Chalkboard over here.
Yes, sir.
We all looking right here. The door right
Y'all
there.
facing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
we
doubt.
facing each other. This dude is sitting on the opposite side of the class, so I got it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm right
right
here.
across from you.
He right across from me. He ain't in the front. She didn't move me. I'd have been so bad in the class at this point. She didn't move me to the front. So I'm on the front row on this
I
side.
remember them days too.
I'm on the front, ain't in the back no more. I had my corner.
Yeah.
My corner dead.
That privilege is over.
Nobody, the chair ain't even there no more.
Yeah.
She moved the chair though. Nobody can sit back there. So I'm on the front row right here. Me and Madison walking by. No, I done done my schoolwork. I done done my work. So I'm through. Everybody got they in there, head down, doing work. I'm in them mud like this. And I just seen it do. I just see some. I'm like, what the hell? What is this dude doing? I see this dude's shirt just jumping up and down. I'm like, man, I know that man ain't over there with that right there, man. No, he ain't doing what I think he doing. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say shit. I was like, once I realized what he was doing, I ain't even say nothing. I just stopped looking over there.
Anybody else seen it
No,
besides
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
A girl screamed. Ah! Man, Madison, she screams so loud, Madison wasted her coffee. All type of shit happened. She knocked some shit down. What's going on, baby? You okay? And the dude didn't stop.
And she told.
He didn't even stop. The boy
girl
didn't.
told
Yeah,
everything.
Miss Madison, she's running all around the classroom. Miss Madison, he got his thing out. And the dude's still going.
Man,
he ain't even stop.
He was mid-stroke.
And Miss Madison walk over there and, oh my God.
He stood stroking.
He's still going, dog. All the dudes get up. Oh shit, man! Hell no, man! What the fuck going on, man? What the hell wrong? They called the man daddy a pastor, man. They called the man daddy up there, man. The man daddy came to the classroom, man. Told him did the look. Come on,
The
out
two
there, son.
fingers.
Come on, son. He got out class, pants still unbuttoned.
He gonna jack that dick when he get home anyway.
I
His
ain't even
daddy
see
got
that.
up there that fast. He ain't even had time to unbutton his.
No, he just didn't. He just didn't do it, bro. He just didn't
He gonna
care.
jack himself off when he get home.
I ain't see that dude no more since then, man.
Oh, damn.
I ain't seen him, man. They took him out to school.
They had to.
I don't know where he went after that.
They had to. You can't put no kid back in class after he do something explicit
gonna-
like
he
that.
He
gonna
probably had to
hit
go
us
through a mental evaluation after that,
He gonna
man.
hear this episode one day.
Yeah, he probably that man might be a city councilman or something right now.
Might be
Never know.
He might be a Senate somewhere.
He might be a senator. Yeah,
He might have a real good job.
yeah.
Exactly. This is the people that runs our world, people.
Yes.
People that
Those
masturbate
guys,
in
the guy
class.
that jacked off in 10th grade.
Cause the dude was
Hi,
smart
my name
too.
is Harv.
Meat Beaters Anonymous.
He in there.
Hello, Harv.
Harvey Weinstein got there. He a member.
I be telling my son that shit like, hey man, the people you think cool don't be the motherfuckers
No,
that be
bruh.
running the world. It be
No.
the weird motherfuckers that's gonna be your boss. So you
Yeah.
better be careful how you
They
treat
don't
people.
treat them folk
Yeah,
crazy like
like-
that, man.
Because they got some stories, man.
Boy.
They got the American Pie story. There's something about Mary story.
Boy, it's never the cool motherfuckers.
It's never the
running
cool
world.
dude, bro.
It's the weirdo.
You know, Franks and Beans.
They gonna end up on top.
They going to end up on top, bro.
For real. For
They don't
real.
tell them what kind of high school horror stories Bill Gates got, boy.
Man.
Somebody done pushed his ass in the locker at least once.
Boy.
Did Bill Gates even go to? He didn't even finish high school. I don't think.
For Bill Gates?
I'm
Yeah.
just talking that trash because he.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Did he go to
man,
high school?
I don't even know, man.
I don't know.
But you know, it's like somebody probably pushed him over.
Somebody
He probably got that motherfucker to zap by
somebody
now.
bullied him, man. Somebody Cobra Kai'd his ass.
Whoever bullied him, he done got their ass zapped by
Somebody
now.
Cobra Kai'd him.
Oh yeah, they did it to him now.
Yeah, Cobra Kai. You remember Karate Kid?
Oh, Karate Kid. Of course.
Yeah, man.
You seen the remake one? They did the remake
Yeah,
one.
yeah, on Netflix?
Yeah, I ain't even watch it yet,
Shoot, yeah, man. Hey, you gonna like it.
Check it out.
But anyway, so it's about time to wrap it up.
Yes, Sirski.
I just wanted to I wanted to shout somebody out, man. You know,
Okay.
we do nigga news from top. Oh, Nipsey Hussle. That was my alarm clock. But I wanted to shout somebody out. Sometimes we do nigga news, but we gonna do something very affluent today for our black people. I read something, man, and I was very proud of this black woman. Her name is Lisa Forrest in Philadelphia. I found out today that she is the first black woman that's been promoted as a battalion chief in 149-year history of the Philadelphia Fire Department.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man,
So,
that deserved. That
I
deserve a
wanted to
round of
shout her
applause.
out. Yeah, it does, man. I wanted to shout her out. Golf clap.
Right?
You know, she deserves it. She worked hard for it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she's in a position now. And sister, do whatever you can to stay in there, man.
I know them goddamn white boy don't like that shit.
You know they don't.
No, they
It's
don't like
all
that.
right.
I don't know. It's Philadelphia, though. It might be
Yeah.
What that mean?
some black
Shit.
folks out of Philly.
Okay, black folks out here.
Yeah. Atlanta is a black city.
This is
You see how they do us?
This is Wakanda.
Shit. Don't mean shit.
True.
Black people in Philly going through the same shit black people going on everywhere.
Yeah. So brother in Des Moines, Iowa, going through some bullshit right now.
For real. But they say there's a lot of niggas in Des Moines, though.
That's why I said Des Moines, because they out there. They out there, man. We
You people wouldn't think that, though.
And that's why that discussion we had when they was like, "Oh, you're in my." No, we not, man. We everywhere, man. You go somewhere and you see a brother and be like, "Man, all right,"
Yeah.
because we in there. We in there like swimwear.
For real, though.
Right?
But big shout out to you, Lisa Forrest.
Yes.
Thank you for being you, sister. We applaud your effort, man. Keep the ball rolling.
Send all the white boys in the fire. Send all them on the inside. The black
Send them in
people-
first.
Yeah.
She calling the shots anyway. What
Yeah,
she
let-
say? Gold.
Let the black men drive the truck.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We just drive.
Hook up the hoses.
That's
Yeah.
it. Hook up the hoses.
Hook up the hoses. That's it.
Y'all go in. I'll just wait for y'all to come.
I'm waiting on y'all to get out. Whoever come out, you go roll back with me.
They gonna be the new.
You don't come out.
I'm outside.
I'm
I'm outside.
the Uber.
Right, she on the thing. I'm outside.
Y'all come out. I'm ready whenever y'all ready.
Ready when you are.
For real.
That's it, man. But thank you, man. Thank you for your hard work and your dedication. It paid off, man.
Right?
Put somebody else in the game, sister. Each one teach one, you know. Shout out
Straight
to you.
up.
But what y'all got, man? Closing remarks?
Hey man, I just want to say thank y'all, man. For rocking with No Pressure, man. We've been doing it. We got quite a bit of episodes. We becoming like, you know, we can say we podcasters now.
Oh, hell yeah.
We can say that now.
I've been saying that shit since
Yeah,
day
you
one.
know what I'm saying. We doing that
But
shit
yeah,
now,
it's
man.
official.
Since we was in the car.
We got enough episodes on our belt to
podcast.
say we do that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank everybody for who been rocking with it. You know what I'm saying?
Big shout out to the plug ATL, man.
Yo, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
They been rocking with us, man.
Yep.
They
The plug is the plug.
True. They plugged us in, man. They helped us with a lot of stuff, man. As y'all can see, we've been rebranded.
Yes, sir.
You know, they helped us with the ideas for season 2. So, you know, big shout out to them, man.
Yep. And one more thing too before we sign out. All those people, our listeners and everybody listening to us, if y'all plan on doing anything, starting anything, y'all go ahead and start it. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody hold y'all back. Or if you already doing something, y'all almost there to the finish line, keep pushing.
Keep going.
Keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You'll get there eventually. You know what I mean? Just stay solid and stay grounded and stay sturdy.
Stay sturdy.
Sturdy. You will get there. It'll come eventually, man. Everything that's good don't come so easy. So just kind of stay grounded and you'll get there eventually. That's pretty much all I got to say.
I like how he ended
You
that.
said it. I ain't gonna say nothing else behind that.
All I'm gonna say is, man, check us out on all our platforms.
That too.
No Pressure 33.3. It's the same for all of them. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. We on iHeartRadio now too. We're trying to get on SoundCloud. That's coming next. Yeah, we got like 7 others that I just cannot remember.
I know some. Your mama house, up under your sister bed, and on the passenger side of your auntie station wagon. The hatchback with the wood on the side. We on the passenger side of that thing. Chico in the back though, eating the snack. He in the hatch eating the snack.
I thought you said you were gonna be on the side of the side piece.
Hey,
the side.
Nah, we on the aunt. I want the auntie.
Though, bro.
Nah, I want the auntie.
Auntie, you want no
You know,
sides?
I'm on the auntie side. I'm on the side. I'm on the passenger side auntie car.
We is in that age of aunties though.
Shit, I'm an uncle.
Yeah, me too. I'm uncle
Man,
too.
this how
Man, shit.
we uncles for real. I remember one night, man. I
They calling me uncle now.
Right,
I ain't
that's what I'm
people
saying.
that ain't my nephew calling me
I
uncle,
was
man.
gonna tell you the story.
True,
I was
true.
in Chick-fil-A one night, right?
True.
And I walked between some young dudes, and I was like, man, excuse me. I was coming out the bathroom. I'm in Chick-fil-A in Hateville. The original, the first one.
Yeah, OG.
Bunch of young dudes, man. They said, I said, man, excuse me, fellas, let me get through so I can order my food. Dude turned around and said, oh shit, my bad, huh? I see you, dog.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm up there now. It's over with now. I said,
Hey, that respect though.
But I'm
That
saying,
respect though.
But I laughed because it was like, okay, he showed me the respect, but I said, okay, I'm unk now. I'm at that level.
Me know niggas ain't calling nobody they uncle.
No,
They see something minion.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
felt good though. I felt good.
They felt the
ride
vibe
with
from
me.
it.
Something,
They see something. This ain't just no old nigga.
yeah.
This an old nigga with some sense. We got some. Hey, we can learn something from this guy. That uncle right there, man.
cool uncle.
Yeah, I'm cool
He the
uncle.
cool uncle.
Now they call you pops. That's a milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, our pops is dude with the flatback sandals on the grill with the crusty feet.
They don't got no. They don't even fuck with me.
Yeah, they
Man,
don't
all
fuck
right, pop. All right, pop. Go
Just give me
on.
my chicken, man, and shut your ass
Get
up.
up out of here.
That's how they treat Pop. But I said, all right, I'm cool.
Unc respect though. Unc respect. Or OG. If they
Yeah,
call you
OG
OG or
respect.
Unc.
Yeah,
They-
big dog.
Big dog. Yeah.
Big bro.
Yeah,
Big bro.
Big dog. So yeah, that's all right. Big shout out to the youngest, man. Y'all are the future, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just let them ride with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be your uncle on the way to the future, baby.
Hey, all the way up.
All the way
it.
up.
That's it, man. So anything else y'all got to say, man, before we close out?
Nah, man, we good on that, man. No pressure.
33rd and the 3rd.
33rd and the 3rd.
33rd and the 3rd.
It's us, man. It's no pressure, man. We out, man.
Oh no, that